Hi, I am Manjula Paul, owner of Utrecht Ayurveda. Today I would like to talk with you about a topic which is important to everyone. As we all know, we are in the middle of a global pandemic. This is a time to embrace science and basic common sense. I would urge you to get your information from trusted sources like the World Health Organization or WHO. You can find them online at who.int. This is the first video in a two-part series on the importance of keeping your immune system strong. In this first video, we will discuss staying within your normal routine as much as possible during this global pandemic. We'll also discuss how managing your meals and sleep routines are critical, especially since a lot of us will be getting much less exercise than we usually do. We know that viruses attack compromised immune systems the hardest. So I would like to focus this video on what you can do to ensure that your immune system remains as strong as it can be. These are best practices. If you are symptomatic or have a compromised immune system, contact your doctor for advice. According to Ayurveda, the health of the 7 tissue layers or dhadus which make up the human body are responsible for the state of our immunity. These tissue layers are rasa or lymph, rakta or blood, mamsa, muscle, medas, fat, asti or bone, majja, bone marrow, and shukra, the reproductive tissue. Each layer respectively feeds the next, eventually determining our immunity. The final essence of building these 7 tissues is called ojas. Ojas is a Sanskrit term. It describes the essential essence of the body that protects and sustains us. It determines our emotional, physical and mental health and happiness. We can create and maintain optimal ojas by following the Ayurvedic principles consistently through the seasons. Many of the things we can do to strengthen our immune systems are things which are within our control. You may need to alter your habits and behaviors a bit in order to ensure you remain healthy. In this two-part video series, we are going to discuss sleep, proper diet on a regular schedule, exercise, hygiene, and let's not forget, there is a mental health component to your overall health as well. Let's start with sleep. Spending so much time at home can easily lead to a disruption in our normal behavior and patterns. While some of us can now be a bit more casual about what time we wake up, it is wise to keep our routines in place and not just allow yourself to become untethered. Ensure that you're getting enough sleep and that you maintain regular sleep cycles. Go to bed and wake up at your normal times and continue your daily schedule as if you were going to work. Be careful not to oversleep, as this can aggravate your kapha. While many of us are restricted to being at home, there are a number of good reasons to adhere to your scheduled routines as much as possible. That means getting up at your normal time, shower and get dressed all according to your normal routine. This goes for your meals as well. Try your best to stick to your normal eating schedule, and if you are going to snack, have fruit. Don't let your new proximity to food be your motivation for snacking. When I was at the grocery store yesterday, I was stunned to see that the potato chip shelves were empty. People had hoarded all of the chips. It's almost as if they had forgotten that potatoes have some of the highest levels of starch over almost any other food. Remember that anytime that you are consuming carbohydrates, you're consuming foods that increase your blood sugar. So cut back on your snacking and consumption of processed sugars. Instead, get your sugars from fruits. It's important to know that each fruit has its own Ayurvedic properties, and with some exceptions, it is better not to combine them. This is especially true with melons. In our next video, we'll discuss the importance of exercise, hygiene, and how any discussion of immunity must include a mental health component, as all of these things are connected within us. Thank you for visiting, and I welcome you to follow me weekly. Subscribe, like, and share these videos with friends or family you think might benefit from learning about the world's oldest healthcare system.